Lovely. She came to work tonight, y'all. Greetings. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. It's your girl, Chi-Town Ronnie. Y'all, I'm not going to do no downloads today because I'm going live this evening. Live. Yes, I'm live. Going live 8 p.m. Chicago time. We're going to talk about this right here. We're going to talk about this full moon in Scorpio. Before I go any further, let me tell you something. The last live I did, y'all, you know, I keep it very real with y'all. I kept calling it the new moon. I kept calling it the new moon, baby. That's not the new moon. It is a full moon. There's a distinct difference. Muscle memory took over, and that's why I kept calling it a new moon. My deepest apologies. Somebody in my chat was lovely enough to point that out to me. And you know what? They were lovely enough to do it in a way that, you know, they weren't coming for me or anything like that. You know, and I love that because these YouTube streets, I'm telling you all right now, these YouTube streets, baby, they all are carnivorous out in these YouTube streets. Y'all remember my little angel? So, you know, shout out to my, I'm sorry, I forgot her name. I'll put it in the description to shout her out for bringing that to my attention. But y'all, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this full moon. Let's talk about this full moon in Scorpio. It's going to bring some intense energy. This is not a chill vibe we're talking about. We're talking about deep diving into some real shit. And the things that we generally keep on the low, yeah, that's coming forward. All of that is coming forward. Scorpio is that sign, just like the animal. It goes beneath the surface. It's going to go beneath the surface. And with this full moon just amplifying all of these intensities, all of these emotions, all of these feelings. The best I can tell you, let me reiterate this again. Emotions are definitely going to be bubbling up. The stuff that you've been avoiding, the truths that you've been trying to ignore, you don't have to fake it no more because they're going to come up and hit you in the face. They're going to come head on. So, spiritual laws, we know, we understand that our world reflects what's inside of us. So if tonight feels heavy, it's a chance to look and see what's going on in you. Okay? These old stories that you've been telling yourselves, these tired beliefs that are weighing you down, these limitations that you've been putting on you, this Scorpio full moon is giving you the push to drop all that bullshit. Think of it like this. The full moon's accumulation and ending. But Scorpio, it's not a soft goodbye. It's not a soft goodbye. It's like clean up in aisle 4. We're going to be shedding our old skin so that we can level up. And you know, this moon is asking you, what are you ready to let go of? And what is no longer serving you? So this card right here, it says it's time to release negativity. Can you all see that? It's time to release negativity. So let's break down negativity. In spiritual laws, it's not about, spiritual laws doesn't look at life where it's a fairy tale and there's rainbows and everything has a happy ending and there's always sunshine. Spiritual law, some see like negative as some evil force outside of us. But the more your mind gets twisted in seeing shit sideways, that's what negativity is. It's going against natural flow. It's staying stuck in that groove of those tapes that you keep telling yourself, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not enough, I'm not in all of that. When you put any word you put in after I am, that's what you are. And this Scorpio full moon is trying to let you know that your life, your world, and your affairs begins and ends with you. And universal mind, divine presence, Christ consciousness, God, whatever you want to call it, wants you to realize that you are a creator of your life, your world, and your affairs. You got to let go of the bullshit. And cosmically, under this moon, that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do. So when you're in a negative headspace, it's not because universal mind is throwing shade or anything of that nature. It's more like you throwing your own shade in your own view. Your thoughts and what you believe are the lens of what you're looking through. And if those lenses are cracked, if they're smeared, if they're filled with doubt, if they're filled with fear, if they're filled with like feeling separated, then everything you see is going to reflect all of those feelings. So it's what you're focusing on is what you bring into the forefront. And you're all stressed out about not having enough money instead of seeing like the potential for abundance that's always around you. Y'all are hooked up in like, oh, I don't have nobody because, I'm fat or blah, 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 or this, that, and the other. And y'all are not looking at the uniqueness that is divinely you. Every negative thought that you can think of is an opportunity for you to flip that script, and that's what this Scorpio full moon. I was about to say that new moon. That's what this Scorpio full moon is all about. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna go on live tonight at 8 p.m. y'all. I'll be honest with you, I can feel heaviness. I can feel, and you want to know something? I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's like coming from me. I feel the heaviness all around me from everybody dealing with their bullshit, So I may or may not take a blunt, or a gummy or smoke a blunt. I may or may not, I don't know, depending on how this day goes. But I wanted to get up on here and let you know what was going down. This is what we're doing tonight at 8 p.m. So get back into your flow. Look at the shit that's hitting you right now and know that there is a way out. All right? Y'all, I'll see you later tonight. Y'all stay blessed.